If you've been applying to jobs and haven't gotten any or many interviews, then I want you to grab your resume and let's check to see if you're making any of these mistakes. I'll see you on the other side. Hi, my name is Sara. I am a certified career and leadership coach and certified professional resume writer. I spent 15 years in talent acquisition before I launched my career coaching business, where I've spent the last 6 years helping almost 600 people find their dream jobs where they work less, make more money, and feel fulfilled doing work that they love. And during my time as a recruiter, I read and screened probably about 100,000 resumes and LinkedIn profiles when I kind of did the rough math. And I'm a certified professional resume writer. So resumes are like, my thing. And they are like the backbone of any search. And when they are not working, everything doesn't work. So let's walk through. So have that resume and let's see. Okay, the first thing is, do you have a skills summary? I often see this missed. And this is a separate section on your resume, usually just underneath the professional profile or above your work experience, where you maybe have like 3 columns or a collection of skills. And these are your major soft skills and hard skills, with an emphasis on hard skills as they relate to the job you want. This section is gold for the applicant tracking system. So this is the easy way to make sure that we get all of those keywords like stuffed into your resume in a way that feels like that it makes sense. Also, from an aesthetics point of view, it looks really nice. Okay, mistake number 2, take a look at your resume. Is it infographic? Now, an infographic resume are the ones that you would see on Canva or Pinterest, or when you Google resumes. They are beautiful. They sometimes have a logo or a picture. There's columns, there's visual elements. They're gorgeous, but they are heavily formatted in a way that the applicant tracking system hates, which means you don't get the interview. Now, in the States, in some incredibly large enterprise organization, they have been able to secure applicant tracking systems that will allow you to read, or allow it to read, an infographic resume. But for the majority of companies, they do not have it. If you are in Canada, almost none of them have it. So it does not make sense for you to spend so much time, because they are finicky, creating this beautiful document. And instead, what it makes more sense is for you to come up with a template that has some pops of color and some white space, that has no tables and no heavily formatting, which allows the applicant tracking system to actually scan it so that you can get the interview. Okay, mistake number 3, take a look at your resume. Is it only 1 page? Because if you have watched my job search stats, you need to know, not many, way less recruiters want to see a 1-page resume than you are led to believe. This is one of those weird urban myths that have seems to raise its ugly head every once in a while. A 1-page resume doesn't often tell your career story properly. So you won't get the interview if they can't see you doing the job. And a 1-page resume may make sense for someone who's a new grad or very entry level. It may even make sense as a 1-pager document for networking, where it's a high-level overview, kind of like your LinkedIn profile. But when you're talking about applying to a position through an applicant tracking system that is looking for keywords and phrases to see if you can do this job, then too often a one-page resume is too high level or glances over details like that, meaning you don't get the interview. So have a resume that suits you and your career. It's probably 2 pages. Okay, take a look at your resume. Are you making this mistake? It's too generalized. When you're trying to be everything to everyone, like you don't want to pigeonhole yourself too specifically, what happens is your message gets diluted and no one can see you in their jobs because you're trying to be too much to everybody. So then you don't get any calls. Instead, if you have like 2 different types of roles that you are searching for, instead of having one resume to try and match both of them, you should have 2 separate resumes. One for this position, one for that. So that when the hiring manager, the recruiter, the applicant tracking systems, when they're reading your resume, they can see you doing the job. And that way they'll pick up the phone and book an interview for you. Okay, so tell me in the comments below, which mistake are you making? Or if you haven't made this mistake, but you're still having trouble getting interviews, let's talk in the comments so I can help you. I'm going to be back here next week with another training, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button and little notification bell so that you don't miss a single one. I'll see you here next week. Take care. Bye. If you liked this video, then I invite you to join me in the Find Your Dream Job program, where you work less, make more money, and finally feel fulfilled doing work that you love. Find out more at www.saracurto.ca/CYLA. See you there.